Hi guys, Friday afternoon. I don't know what it is, the date, 30th, 31st of January. But we're back at this infamous building, guys. Place there's corruption all the way through it. No, I've had since the lockdown pandemic bollocks, I've had half a dozen videos here, 2 arrests, and a lot of harassment out here on the public pavements. I've put up 2 of the videos, I think. Yeah, so I've still got quite a lot of footage from back at the pandemic bollocks lockdown shit, guys. But this hospital trust, guys, they're a different level from every other one in the UK, well, outside of London, I think. You know, walking here on this public pavement, I got harassed by 4 or 5 security guards in the very early days of the lockdown. Got confronted just up here, guys. Just up here. The video's on the channel. Even had to get a policeman out of somebody's front garden here at this house, I think it was, to intervene, to get them to leave me alone. So what brings me here today, guys, is just the corruption. You know, this is a maintenance building here, guys, and the corruption in that building alone is colossal. Yeah, I know someone who works in this building. I know someone who works in the main hospital. In fact, I know 2 people who work in the main hospital. That's where I've been getting a lot of my information from, guys. First-hand information. Now, in this building, you have a team of maintenance managers. And each one of those managers gets an allowance every year. It might be 20 grand, it might be 50 grand. The more senior management you are, you probably get a higher budget. It might be 100 grand. Yeah? And that is basically to do with what he wants. He or she can organise a job with a private company that never gets done, but the money gets paid out to the company and half of it gets paid back to the person who's authorised it. That's what I'm told anyway, allegedly. Been going on for years, and that's not just at this hospital, guys. That's at every hospital across the land, that level of corruption. Every hospital across this land is being robbed blind. There's so much money being stolen through the NHS hospitals, you could probably run a small country with it, guys. Yeah? So my last arrest, guys, that was just over there. I was actually stood over there waiting for a bus. ITV had been here a few hours before me. Over there. Something about the new vaccine hub. What are you looking at? I come along. I have a nosy at what the vaccine hub is, walk through, wait for my bus, end up getting arrested. Typical NHS behaviour, lie in security, scheming skive with the police. They don't want you poking your nose in their business, guys. They don't want the general public knowing that they're taking all the money, millions and millions, hundreds of millions out the back door every year, hundreds of millions across the land, guys. But this is where a lot of it goes, this building here. I noticed since I was here before, guys, and reporting on the amount of people standing out there smoking underneath the no smoking signs, that they've changed all the signage. And what have they demolished here? They've demolished something here since I was here last to create a car park. There we go. There's one of the companies involved in the corruption. This company here, very corrupt, highly involved. Yep, he's going in there, highly involved in the maintenance section. Allegedly, guys, that is, I'm told. Now, this hospital, first-hand information received from an employee 3 or 4 years ago, has a total, back then, at the beginning of lockdown, it had 12 electricians employed here at the hospital, guys. 12, yeah? All those electricians were allowed to do, legally, was change bulbs and change fuses. Anything else has to be sourced out to that company that's just driven in through one of the maintenance managers. So there was constantly fully qualified electricians having to be brought in to do work at this hospital. And those 12 electricians, guys, the same will go with plumbers, painters, joiners, plasterers, everything. Those 12 electricians have a little hideout somewhere in the up in the attics or down in the dungeons of this building, where they sit and play cards. And when they do a bit of work, they get a PDA. Their jobs come through on the PDA, and first-hand information, I'm told, allegedly, they only get about 4 jobs a day. So that's changing either 4 fuses or 4 bulbs a day, guys. So times that by 12, how does that all add up to? Right? Anyway, I'm going in to get a coffee, guys. Later. The vending machine industry is a mega bucks industry. Look at this, I have a little room set up now. Well, why do they do this when there's a canteen? Very strange. You are entering area 4. 3. How do you get out of here, guys? Not long since I've been in this corridor.
Martin? How are you? Where's Johnny? Hey. How are you?
So the older generation from Blackpool guys will remember that this used to be A&E here. This section here. That was the door into the old original A&E. One thing I've noticed, guys, when you come to a hospital, there's a lot of staff sitting chatting. Like here, like at the desk, sitting chatting. So there you go, guys. There's a brief insight into my knowledge of allegedly what's really going on at every hospital across the UK. The amount of theft. That's going on, guys. It's eye-watering. If you're paying for 12 electricians to sit and play cards and drink tea most of the day and only change a couple of light bulbs, we're probably doing the same for the joiners, plumbers, plasterers, cleaners, what have you. So let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys. Are you happy at paying so much tax? Eh? This is why everything in this country is allegedly so high in price, guys. All the fuel, the VAT, taxes on all your goods, taxes on your fags, your booze, everything. It's all to supposedly keep funding the NHS, guys. But that's bollocks. It's to keep funding all them that's stealing from the NHS. And they're doing it legally, through the back door. Needs to be a massive investigation of this hospital, into this trust. Massive. The level of theft is beyond. Now guys, I'm not just talking out my arse, yeah? This is first-hand information from people who work in there. I've got footage, I've got photographs. You just imagine all that money we're paying out for them to just filter out of this hospital. Hundreds of millions all being divvied up between all the management. One line that was quoted to me by a member of staff that works directly in there, guys, was that one of the maintenance managers, when his wife wants another holiday or a new car, he creates a job to be done at this hospital, creates the false paperwork with an electrical company, but the job never gets done, but the money gets paid out and divvied up. That's how it's running at hospitals, guys. And that same level of corruption will be the same right to the top, to the board of directors, guys. They'll be getting the biggest slice of the cake. They do anyway, pay-wise, but they'll be getting an even bigger slice of brown envelopes. Well, like 2CTV was saying, there's not a lot we can do about it, guys. Yeah, it might make us angry, but unless enough of us stand up and say no, enough's enough, and make a stance, nothing ain't gonna ever change. They'll just keep doing it and doing it. Because the Tories that are just the same as Blairite. Everything changed with Blair. That's when it went to a new level with Blair, the corruption. And it doesn't matter who's in charge now. As one famous Scottish politician says, two cheeks of the same arse. I'll leave that with you guys. You ponder over it and imagine that. How many hospitals are in this country? You imagine that. Multiply this one by that of how much money is being stolen every year. And all the staff and management in every hospital are complicit in it. All guilty of fraud and theft.